Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 50, Big 5-0 of Black Lake Settlers. So, a quick recap of our goals. We, last episode, set up a mining community, and we're very close to getting 4 Eyes Bionic, which means all of our long-term goals will be completed, which is pretty cool. Searching for an Ancient Danger shouldn't be that hard, and I do have plans to improve the kill box, so those are going to happen soon. The 0-day assassin goal might need to be dropped. And the reason for is there is no way to seek out a faction leader. They can sometimes attack you, but it's by chance. In no way is this a short-term goal. So if there is need to change this over to a long-term or recurring goal, I could do that, but it's likely not to happen anytime soon. The chance of a faction leader attacking us is incredibly slim. Alright, so let's get going. We have a infestation to attend to. Just looking around, seeing if I have any other melees that I can offer a hand with. I guess, given 0-day is a masochist, I'll get him in on this as well. Alright, doesn't look that bad. 4 mega spiders, 4 speleopedes. That's not going to be that much of an issue. And Herring here is punching because I don't really have any good melees. And lucky for me, I can turn these insects into kibble. So there is a big benefit to having the insects. So one thing I have to do in the low priority meat is... Oh, we're already allowing insect meat. Perfect. All done. See, really not that bad. And make sure our butcher creature includes, yep, it includes insects. Kibble, you are going to make it with, well actually, let's do it this way. We're going to make it with insect meat and hay only. Where's my insect meat? There it is. And I'm going to early harvest a little bit of this. Not all the field, but a little bit of the field, so I have some to use. Alright, looking good. As for damages, one of the biggest things I'm going to need to do is let's unhide this zone and shrink it by a 12 by 12 square. Add a new stockpile. Call it corpses. We'll give this an important for human-like. And that way we start hauling the corpses in where they need to go. Let's go and allow all, in case I missed anything. Yep, 3 items were missed. We'll need to replace this autocannon turret, but all in all, I'd say it did its job. It did a pretty good job, in fact. Now, some other things I could do to improve this kill box is to line some regular turrets over here. They'll be a little bit of annoyance to replace, but it might be worth it. Who got a disease infection? Oh, you're already in the hospital. Nara got beat up. Let's change meds for Nara. Good, and my doctor should probably not be high. Depends, you can do it. Now, there is some buggies that are dead here that ought to probably be bashed to death. Cece, hello. And that way we can start putting their bodies away and cleaning them up. And as if I've learned nothing, I'm already mining the deep drill. Nothing happened. Ooh. So, some tips. Chillin' Part mentioned it might be wise to get a shelf into the hospital so I know when bionic parts are done. That's a very good point. I'll get 2 of them. In fact, but maybe not made out of that material. Let's go structures of granite. Of course I didn't select granite because we have a lot of granite and not a lot of other stuff. Is there anything else to melee? I don't think there is. Alright, Miss CC. Come on, let me select CC. There is a lot of blood here to clean up. Poppy, let's see. I do have a bionic left shoulder for you. You're gonna take Herring's place. Herring, you're not hurt enough to warrant being there. Food binge. Okay. Unfortunately, we have a lot of good foods that I'd prefer him not to use. So soon we'll have some insect kibble. Yep. No, we haven't made any insect kibble yet. But that will be good. It's a very efficient use of the insects. I don't want to lose my research bench. Oh, and we have a traditional raid in the other place. So we have a bunch of boomalopes. Let's go ahead and create a new zone. Let's go ahead and delete this zone. New area. Call it shelter. Who's even here? Penguin and Knack. Animals, head to the shelter. Penguin is almost mental breaking. Knack is already like right next to the raiders. Let's look at their health. Bad back, so you're going to be slow. Left arm, you're going to manipulate slower. I'm definitely going to want to retreat back to the base. Are they preparing a while? It might be. Badly malnourished. That's not good. We haven't... Come on. We've been hunting. Knack, what's going on with the hunting? Is there no corpses around? There's no cooks, I think, is the chief problem. Okay. So, cooking. Knack, you get to cook. That would be my bad. Okay, so the boom rat's healed. Everyone loves that boom rat. I know. I'm already aware of this. We're just about done mining in the mining outpost. Poppy, you need... Are you over your sickness? You're over it enough. Oh, someone's already doing this. What, Bob? The high on smoke leaf Bob? That's cute, but no. No. Glad I caught that. Okay, there we go. Knack, I'm gonna have you cook. These guys are preparing a little while, so we have some breather. Hope I don't get food poisoning for this. Jarrett got the flu. Alright, this should help out. And they're beginning their attack. Alright, melee, melee, and melee. I have really, really, really bad news for them. A bunch of meleeers aren't going to do much to my base here. Man, these tribals really are unrelenting. They just keep coming and coming and coming. It is, I would say impressive, but it's more annoying than impressive. So we only need to down 2 of them to have them go away. And they're done. Am I obligated to capture you? Probably. Fast learner abrasive. Let's give you a sleeping spot. Congratulations, you sleep in here. Yes, you're probably going to want to break out constantly. That will be annoying. But I don't see that I have a lot of choice in the matter. Oh, you got up. Okay, now that is not a problem. Oh, that's funny. Alright, Mr. Neck, you're going back on the hunt. Oh, let's have you consume food. I think the part of the restrictions is the problem here. So let's go ahead and do all food while they're here. And that will work much, 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 much better. Alright, and let's haul the bodies in. Turn off the turrets. You were in bed for your infection and you never got fed. Poppy, you are now bionic. You're missing some organs, but you are a bionic woman. Cool. So that is checked off my list. Now for the ancient dangers, this is actually pretty easy. I was only instructed to scout them out, not actually open them or anything. Which I appreciate, because that allows me to take it at my own pace. There doesn't seem to be any ancient dangers here on this map, unless there's some, like, deep within the mountain, but that'd be pretty unusual. So I'll have to settle a new area to find some. Interesting, a map with no ancient dangers. I know that does happen, but it's somewhat rare. Okay, I think... do blood psychos have a problem seeing bodies? I really don't think they do. No, they really don't. So, Sheebs, you are going to be unrestricted, because you really don't care if... oh, but you don't haul or clean, so that's pretty worthless. 0 day... I'm going to have you haul this plain leather out, so no one else can do it. And now people don't have to see those corpses. 0 day, you are thrilled because I got you to kill a lot of people. So your mood is going to be prime and ready. For Poppy, however. Ooh, James, you are not so happy. Oh, you are psycho withdrawing. Yeah, I forgot about that. We should probably imprison him for the duration of his psycho withdrawal, but oh well. Sheba, you need a mining job. I don't have one for you. We're slowly... wow, there's going to be a lot of bodies. In fact, how many bodies are there? I can't even select them all. There's over 80. There's... roughly 120 that we killed. If I was to do a quick Fermi estimate. Good old Fermi, right? What kind? This was sandstone tiles. Floor, sandstone. Done. And because this is cold enough, it's not really going to mess with the overhead mountain. And we'll go ahead and toss a stockpile. Increase the size. Kritos was the only prisoner to survive that onslaught. Jirit here has the flu. So I think what I'm going to do is send someone else to this group, this area here. Ideally someone that has good mining and construction. So colonists, let's see, preset, work tab, I guess. Construction, let's go with mining. So mining constructor would be Sergio. Guess I'll send Sergio. Yes, he's prone to his bouts of psychosis, but he's also super happy right now, so he'd be a pretty good choice. So, Mr. Sergio. Oh man. One of the problems with having a giant community is it is hard to figure out who to bring and what to do. We'll take Jirit's place. Jirit, you are going to... Sergio. We need to bring some fuel. So cancel load. I wish this was alphabetical. We'll bring all the fuel. 5 meals. Because I don't have enough fuel to even head home. So the moves are going to be a little sour for a bit because everyone's forced to stare at dead bodies, which kind of sucks, but par for the course, I guess. We're really close to having the next tier of the barracks being better. Alright, Sergio, just get in there. All set. I wonder why Sergio was so happy. I don't know. So one thing I'm going to do is to put meals here. And get rid of this door. Get rid of this door. Let's go ahead and refuel this pod launcher. And send Jirit home. With the plasteel. Go on home. I'm not even going to worry about my meals. If they're eaten, they're eaten. It's not that big of a deal. What I do need to do is to make the last transport pod, and I need 5 steel for this. And I don't have 5 steel for this. Is there any steel buildings around? I should have sent 5 more steel. I should have been more careful. No, there's not going to be 5 steel around. Why would there be? Why would the game have mercy on me? It wouldn't. It really, really wouldn't. And there's nothing I can break down. Well, poo. Guess I'll have to send more backup. Alright, so we're repairing the kill box. That's great. Jirit here is, yep, sleeping. Wolf, let's go tend to him. How's your infection? Immunity is great. Nara, you're healing nicely. Launch. We're gonna launch 7 steel. We literally only have 5. That's pretty impressive. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing down here, it is to deter future sappers. Oh, we definitely could use less power. Forgot about that bit. Plasteel will go pretty usefully. So one thing I'm going to do here is shrink the ingredient radius so that Velik doesn't do the hauling himself. Down to 10. So if there's no ingredients nearby, he just ignores the task. And then I'm starting to get dusters, so another thing I'm curious about is, well, first things first, let's fix these work priorities. Have everyone go back, oops, to the way that they were. Night Owl. Okay. And Sheba, Poppy, 0 Day. Okay. Alright, so what I was trying to do, actually, is to go to assign, change colonist outfits, and allow dusters as well. So we're making some dusters. Changing the meds around, making sure the food's all set. Fixing the drugs. Okay, all looks good. So if we're hurting this bad on steel, I doubt there's actually any steel left on this map. So one thing I'm going to do is to remove roofs so I know where I have overhead mountain. Oh, I still have this, yeah, let's not do that. I still have this poison ship. That's a good source of steel, right? I think I want to deal with so the poison ship, if I recall correctly, is like a pending threatening raid. So I think it's kind of probably a nice thing to keep because at the moment it's not actually killing anything. I'm also going to put ambrosia in here. So at the moment it's not killing anything, and it keeps me from being attacked by other things, which gives me the opportunity to sort of repair and replenish. Where would this be? I'm really not doing a great job of multitasking right now. Ambrosia, there it is. We're going to store ambrosia in here, and this will be for like emergency mood modifications. You keep finished loading the steel. Huge waste of steel that, but these things happen. At least Sergio is not likely to mess up because he's actually skilled at it. Another food binge, and one that's unavoidable because he's gourmand. Looks like we're done with art. Oh, no, that's not true. Large sculpture. We just don't have enough materials to do any of the other large projects. That's why Bob is idle here. Bob the artist. Guess what, Bob? Getting back to art. Nope, he's not, apparently. Binging on ambrosia. Well, someone's carrying the ambrosia right now, so good luck to you. The moment I get it plopped down in the stock room, I'm gonna... Where is it? I don't even know where it is. I'm not gonna track it down. I didn't have that much ambrosia, and it's not that addictive, so it's not worth my time. Alright, Bob's making art again. Definitely have some idle people, but some of them just don't have the type of tasks that I care for. I'm actually curious. Psychopass, do you care about tainted stuff? And the answer is... no, you don't. You probably care about tattered stuff. but that's also good to know. Something I should have already known. I don't usually use a lot of Psychopaths in my communities. Uranium Mace. That was whose again? Maybe Camisea? No, it wasn't Cam's. Nara? Nara. It was definitely Nara's. I always see Cody in the back of the map there. I'm never sure why. I think I really ought to start getting through my slag stockpile. So what I'm going to do is to move the slag over here. And this will be for chunks. So let's fix this up a bit. Stone chunks. And steel slag. And then we can melt that down for... melt the slag down so that we can get more steel. Because we're kind of lacking steel. And then we can also melt some of these spears and things. Because we don't really need them either. Get rid of those. Sergio, let's get you home. We're going to abandon ship here. So bring the components. Why not bring the wood? We're going to have to bring this plasteel as well. You. And everything around you. Let's bring the meals. Try this one last time. I've been doing this a lot. Ta-da. Yes, there's more that I could min-max. I could bring the bed home or something like that, but whatever. Bed would have been a good idea, but I just don't care enough to unload. And the mining colony is gone. Now, I don't know if I really want to deal with manhunting packs of elephants, so I'm going to turn this long-range mineral scanner on and see if I can't find some more minerals long-range. Right, those jerks broke my drill. I forgot about that. And spring has begun. Well, it does look very spring-like out here, doesn't it? Camisea, this was your rifle. Let's go pick that up. You've developed immunity, so I think you're fine. Whole bunch of nasty moods going on here. How is this community getting on? They're probably hungry. Why would I have a boomalope sitting in my freezer? Are you getting hypothermic? No, you're not. Okay, I need to send Endelos down here and have Penguin head home. So Penguin, you're going to head home right now. You are... No, you're going to wait a little bit longer because of the time of day. I don't need him going to sleep the moment I hit the road. That doesn't really make any sense. How's their power? Ooh, battery's nice and full. I like to see that. So let's get this baby on and we'll start slagging. We are getting a surplus of hay and rice, which is awesome. Ew, insect meat should not be in the hoppers. Let's fix this. This is something I did not notice. Copy settings. I'm sure that's been... We've been eating insect meat. Let's see. Yep. Yes, we have. Oh, and I turned off iguana meat. I'm a genius. Copy settings. Let's try this again. they'll haul that out pronto. Really? It was underneath me? Okay. These guys are eating all my stuff. What the hell? Stop eating my crops. Get off my farm. Alright, Herring, go back to whatever you're doing. Endolos. Mend me. Not Vex. That would have a very reverse effect. Because of the volcanic winter and the cold temperatures and all that, I just noticed, but yeah, obviously our farms have been deeply abused by wild animals. Tasty, tasty wild animals. Wildlife, let's go hunt everything so nothing can eat our farm. Oh well, that's a loss of some heal root that we probably wouldn't want to lose, but you know, it happens. Alright, here's another Bionic Arm, that's cool. We have these built. This was for Bionics, so let's fix this. Clear, important for items, body parts, natural and artificial. Copy the settings, paste the settings. That's not very interesting area reveal. Endolos, you are supposed to go join. So let's send Penguin home now that it is daytime. Form caravan of all the animals and Penguin, as well as the chem fuel and whatever steel we can hold, and all the silver, and head north. And then the inverse, form caravan of Mr. Endolos, who's the cook, who will do the butchering. Choose the route, head south. Done. A little switcheroo here. Our corpse stockpile looks about ready for Vex. So let me make sure I don't have a weird home zone going on. Alright, so the home zone I want is one that prevents forest fires. Ms. Vex, where are you? Here you are. Oh, you're pretty close too. Well, that's convenient. Yo, Panther, don't walk through that. Y'all are pathing through this thing. Seriously? I should have moved the stockpile to not allow people to path right through there. Cole got the message, at least. It's pretty accurate with that thing. Not bad, not bad. Alright, Penguin, you're taking all the boomies home. Endolos is ready to do some cooking. We have a nice stockpile of good meat. Our butchery is a little bit larger, which is awesome. In fact, just to make it look nice, I might move it up here. There we go. The butchery is butchering. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's hide the zone. The backup NPM has been eaten, so I'm going to have to crank some more out. Endolos, you're set to cook, so that's great. Wildlife. We'll have more boomalopes. Let's go hunt. Well, let's hunt the big stuff first. Alright, you're still healing. How's the Bionic Arm coming? Oh, we definitely have this done. Here it is. Jarrett, you get another Bionic Arm. Because I screwed up a little bit. Ooh, all the hay grass is done. Oh, that's going to yield nicely. Hay is a very, very efficient way of feeding people. So I'm happy about that. Our steel is still dismal. One of the things I ought to do is to try to get a mining drill, deep drill, built with the steel. Because then I can go mine a steel node, and that will be fine. Now, if I am correct, his opinion of Jarrett should go up as a result because of the bionic parts. Yep, plus 24. That will have them fight a little bit less. Jarrett now has a missing toe and a messed up nose, but that's about it. That's pretty good in the scheme of things. Alright, we want this off and off. All the wonderful corpses have been burned. Clearing the home area. And now it's just the remainder of the weapons. It's really too bad you can't break down wooden weapons for wood. All the spare steel has been going to traps. I'm going to redesign this section soon. I just really need the time to do it. It's hard to find time for these smaller projects. Maybe if it gets voted on, I'll find more time. At least that's something I'll pretend to tell myself. Oh, this is all set. That's great. This one is all set to get deconstructed, so we're fully drained there. And I'm just about out of time. So, guys, thank you all for watching. If you have any feedback for me, drop me a line. I did not mention some of the tips, but Chillin' Part was the one that said I should have shelves for the hospital for bionics, so I'll credit him there. I still have some more tips to read. I just forgot to do so. If you have any tips for me, I'm always looking for them. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you all next time. Adios.